be here with you. I'm getting excited for our quick start challenge that begins on Wednesday, suiting up, suiting up for heart and health. It's going to be a quick start, a 7-day, actually an 8-day experience together. And we're going to be really, really implementing some practices of some habits that we would like to take with us into the next few weeks, into the next months, and the next quarters of years, and ultimately into the rest of our days. It's going to be exciting, and my goal is to make it as applicable and as useful as possible so that it is something that will stick with you. My goal is to make it stick worthy. One of the things that we're going to learn about in that challenge is having do goals instead of don't goals. You know, there's a lot of different ways that we've been taught to set goals. One of the things I want to talk about is if we've ever had a goal of losing weight. Okay, think about that goal. It possible for you to have the goal of losing weight? Is that actually something that we can even do? You know, if I decided I wanted to write a letter, I know what I could do. If I had the goal of writing a letter, I would pick up a pen, I would get a piece of paper, and I would start writing. Now, losing weight is a little bit different than that, isn't it? There's a lot of things that are packed into losing weight, which are actually do goals. They could include things like eating 3 meals at a table every day for a week. It could include things like purchasing ingredients for preparing nourishing recipes for a week. It would include things like creating a water system to follow through on for every day for a week. Now, those are actually do goals. Those are things that we can actually measure and we can keep ourselves accountable for. They are realistic and we can make them time-based. So we're going to learn how to set goals that set us up to succeed by really looking at what it is we want to have. I would like to ask you a question today. What is your goal for today? Is your goal to get through this day? Now, that right there, I want to question that goal. How would we even measure that, getting through that? Or do we want to have a more expansive goal, as in to get through this day vividly thriving in life or finding joy in this life um, of today rather than merely striving to get through it? What if we were thriving to actually enjoy it and picking out those things that we actually have enjoyed doing? Conversations that we've had with our loved ones can be measurable, right? Us communicating with our loved ones is measurable. And us deciding what it is we want to say is something that's very specific. So, setting great goals in that way. And then finally, I want to talk about don't goals. So, we've been taught also to I don't want to eat sweets. When we set up a don't goal like that, we are focusing on something that is a stopping instead of a movement in the direction that we want to go. So, we're going to learn simply how to set do goals and to avoid don't goals and to avoid unclear goals, which will help us actually attain those goals, create action steps, follow through, and meet those goals. So I'm excited to do that with you. One of the things that we are going to be doing also is we're going to be exploring scriptures about who God says you are, and we're going to be scribing them, writing them by hand. That's going to be one of our practices as we learn to fill up our minds with the truth about us. And so I would like to invite you, as you're getting ready for the challenge, if you have a cute little journal that you would like to bring with you, um, I would love that, because we are going to be doing some writing, and we're going to find out why that is so important on our very first day, on Wednesday. So back to our challenge. It's going to begin, and I see that I have the dates September 14th through the 22nd. It's actually going to start on Wednesday. Um, because of some things that have happened in my schedule, we're going to start on Wednesday, the 15th. And it's going to include some videos that will be hosted in the Shifting Inside Out Units section or guide section. So it'll be available to anyone who is in Shifting Inside Out. But if you're not in Shifting Inside Out, I want to invite you to come with us. You will also, those of you that opt in or would like to be notified either through text messaging, Facebook messaging, or email about the reminders of the challenge days, um, I will have a sign up form for you to do that. So give me a thumbs up in this video if you would like to be included in that. I will get that information to you. We'll get you signed up into the emails reminders for this specific quick start challenge, suiting up for heart and health. I can't wait to begin, and I would love to invite you to bring friends with you. We can do this, and we're also going to learn what happens when we have more accountability. When we have accountability buddies, account for your ability buddies, what that actually does for our success rate. It's exciting, and I'm looking forward to it. Thank you for listening today. Let me know if you're interested in more information about the Quick Start Challenge and the Shifting Inside Out Facebook group, which is it's where we connect and we encourage and we help keep each other accountable. And we learn more about the way our brain works, our mind works, in accordance with our spirit, with our heart. Thank you for listening, and have a fantastic Monday.